First up, though, let's talk about police officers. And I think a big story here in the Valley that we got to talk about. We've always talked about body cameras, right?
Yeah.
Police have the body cameras. Now, some of you like it, some of you don't. How about, we put AI in the body camera? I mean, this is what Queen Creek is proposing to do with their police force. So not only will cops have the body camera on and they're basically watched every second of the day, now they'll be watched every second of the day, possibly by humans and now artificial intelligence.
Look, we've talked about artificial intelligence and what it's going to do for the world, and it is changing faster than I think people realize, but some people are starting to wake up to this. And this isn't about AI making decisions. This is about AI being able to sift through the body camera and go through hours upon hours of every body camera situation,
right,
which I think is rather interesting. I'm sure the cops are going to hate it.
So it's not, a lot of times if you're looking at a police officer and their body cameras, it's because something controversial happened.
Yeah.
There was a shooting, or there was a cop that had to take somebody down, or there's a lawsuit, or what have you.
Or something hilarious where somebody was, DUI thing and they stripped naked and did flips.
Yeah, and then you're going to see it go viral. I think what we're talking about here with AI is it is going to look at the most mundane of situations.
Yes.
It's going to look at, let's say, just an ordinary, which usually nothing's ordinary about a police officer's day, but I'm just going to go with that word right now. An ordinary time where you pull somebody over for speeding. Even though that's not ordinary, it always gets dangerous. And everything was fine. Everything happened. Person stopped. Person had the hands on the wheel. Cop knocks, takes the driver's license, looks at it, maybe gives a warning, maybe gives a ticket, but it's all fine. That's going to be looked at, and AI is going to try and decipher: was the cop rude, or was the cop too quick, or should the police officer have left?
See, that's the criteria. Like, how are they being judged in this situation?
Anthony Tessone is the CEO of Trulio, and he thinks body cameras haven't done enough.
They have not been the solution, and in part because none of the data is watched.
That's where his company comes in, with an AI that analyzes all the video, even the boring stuff.
Okay, what is the job of a body camera? Because, I'm sorry, I didn't think it was to watch it 24/7. I thought it was mostly to be able to go back and help an officer train.
Yeah.
Or it was to go back.
A timestamp in a situation where you could go back and said, at 3:30, you were engaged in a situation that became a situation where you drew your gun and you fired. We want to know what that is. Like a timestamp of that situation.
So listen to this again.
Anthony Tessone is the CEO of Trulio, and he thinks body cameras haven't done enough.
They have not been the solution, and in part because none of the data is watched.
Okay, because we've talked about that. Well, if nothing happens to a police officer that's somewhat controversial during the day, why does AI have to watch tape of that? That's a waste of time.
Yeah.
Because a human being doesn't do it.
Yeah, no. A human being would be a waste of time because the amount of man hours and person hours, that it would take to do that, and the amount of money would be ridiculous. But I'm curious about: are you trying to catch them doing something they're not supposed to doing? Are they not giving enough tickets?
Bingo.
Or did they say something and you've caught it and you want to pick that up? I mean, I feel like this is more of a I'm going to catch you doing something.
I agree. Yeah.
Hours of video of police doing the mundane, directing traffic, taking reports.
When you look at the data, it's not cops and robbers, it's customer service.
So now we're going
That is absolutely true.
Okay, so now we're going to, what does customer service mean? Is the cop rude? Or,
no, but
or is the cop helpful? Is that what we're going into?
Customer service is you're doing the. Can I help you with something? Yes, somebody stole my thing. Okay, let me.
So
take
we're
going to
start grading a police officer on tone.
Yes.
Really.
Tone.
Really.
You and I both know about tone.
Yeah, I know. I don't like this. I don't think any police officers are going to like this.
Oh, no, that's the other thing.
The cops are going to hate this.
Yeah. It's one thing to say, let's say you've got several incident reports on a police officer. Having AI then go through all of it to flag, yes, you know what, the incident report's here, but look at some of the other stuff he's done that wasn't reported is one thing. 24/7 feels like it's a gotcha.
So if you're just joining us, Queen Creek will use AI to analyze police body camera footage. and we're trying to figure out if it's a bad idea, if it's a good idea. I'm on the side of bad. I think you're on the side of bad. Maybe a little different reasoning.
You know, your Uber driver's got 4.98 stars. I want to know what my officers in my community, what stars do they have?
I don't know, man.
And a cop shows up, are you going to do you have to download an app that says, oh, Officer Ramirez is here. He's got 3.8 stars. He got great exemplary marks on his marksmanship.
This Trulio CEO looks like he's got a beef with cops.
That's what it is.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he just wants to make the world a better place and he thinks he's doing the right thing.
Or maybe he's got a shtick to sell and some money, and this is a good thing to do as far as he's concerned, to sell his product.
Body camera analytics is going to be the law in the country within the next 5 years.
Hey, why don't we stick an AI on you and see how you like it? Because maybe you're kind of a jerk in your meetings, right? Maybe we should stick an AI on you, the CEO over here. What are you doing in a closed door meeting with a couple of people, or maybe it's just one-on-one? We got to keep an eye on you too.
Yeah,
let's put Big Brother on you, and let's see if you like it.
And again, it's essentially what you're saying is we want to film you 24/7. Here's something else I want to know.
We want to film you and then judge you,
and then have a machine go through and look at everything based on the reaction of something in a moment that you were not involved with.
Exactly. So we're going to have a cop who gets on the street, right, and is directing traffic because there's a light out. And AI is going to go through that sort of tape on a daily basis.
So they're going to say, why did you stop that person?
Why did you do it? Right,
not
exactly.
let the other people through. You let 12 cars through. You need to let 15 through.
So here it is. You want to micromanage police. That's what this is all about. This is what this CEO wants. He wants to make a ton of money on this stuff, and he wants to micromanage the cops, maybe because he got pulled over in his Lamborghini and he wasn't real happy.
The rating thing is just so bizarre.
Yeah.
I'd like to know what my cop is rated.
So treat him like an Uber driver.
This kind of stuff. The goal for people like this is, again, the reimagining of police is one thing. It's less officers, more technology.
Right.
Judge Dredd, it's coming to you.
I mean, police are always looking to expand. They need more bodies, right? They need more people. They need more passionate folks who want to be cops. And this guy trots out the AI that's going to be stuck on your chest. And I mean, if you're on camera 24 hours a day, well, it's not 24, whatever you're working, right? And every little thing is going to be
scrutinized.
Having a body camera is one thing, but having AI scrutinize every single thing and every move and every decision you make.
Every conversation, right?
Yeah.
Like, are you having a conversation with somebody?
Your conversation should have lasted 2 minutes and 3 more seconds, says the AI.
Because you should have said this instead of said that. Are they going to start? I mean,
it's crazy.
Look, and I'm all for more technology because I think the more technology, the better.
But then you should be for this.
This is more of a got you technology rather than trying to make it better.
Queen Creek, AI. They're going to possibly use it for body camera footage. I don't like it.